Shout out Ja. Calling Klay washed. Homeless man calls another homeless man broke.
Yeah, I think I would much rather have Klay Thompson to build my team, like to have on my team than Ja personally. But
Like prime Klay?
Klay Thompson's life.
Oh yeah, one's making 40+ million and one's making 12. So I guess
living a great life, man.
You talk about prime Klay or current Klay?
At this point in their career,
prime.
I'll take
prime.
Prime. Peak. Oh yeah, come on, it's the immortal Klay Thompson. Come on, Ja's losing his goddamn mind.
Well, he didn't say it's a prime Klay. He said it's a 2025.
Yeah,
Klay,
no, I know.
He said you wash now.
The 2025 Klay is playing right now, by the way, and
I understand. I think
led both teams in scoring that game.
Very much.
At this point in their career, I think Ja's clearly.
Whoa.
I think we can all agree that Ja's clearly much better than Klay Thompson today.
So just out of curiosity, and I'm not saying he is, just curiosity.
Throwing it out there.
Why isn't like 2022, 2023 Ja Morant better than Klay Thompson was
At his peak?
Yeah. Why isn't?
So I'll answer first. The reason I said I would rather have Klay is I think the role thing goes into it too much. I think sometimes I think there's advantage at having a really high level on ball player, tremendous downhill player, great point scorer, has a lot of bursts in his game, does things well. But I do think there's something to lower usage player, dominant off-ball player, elite defender at his heyday, and then you also don't have to do the same things to get him involved in the offense as you do with somebody like Ja Morant. You could even put a better player or different kinds of player next to Klay than you could Ja. And I think for me, given what you would have to have for a number one for Ja based on how he has the ball in his hand, as opposed to Klay being able to operate as number 2 or 3, I would rather have Klay because I want a lower usage player with a higher floor than somebody who's dependent on shot making, driving, and health, and also a much worse defender, but not just like an individual defender. You can't execute a defense in the same scheme as you can with Klay. So my conversation is much more nuanced about basketball fit as opposed to just individual one-on-one player, if that makes sense.
Okay, so you'd rather have Klay, but that doesn't mean he's better than Ja.
Well, I did answer that originally, by the way.
That's fine. I hear you. I would agree with that. I think maybe, but just Ja Morant here, 2022, 2023, when Ja was at his best, peak Klay Thompson, whenever that was. Why is Ja not better than that player?
Especially swapping when you consider. I just looked at it. Ja Morant, what years did you say? 22, 23?
22, 23, those 2 years.
22, 23. Both of those years, I'm just saying, they have a
26
positive
and
net
7
rating. They have a positive net rating with Ja Morant's off the court, number 1, and number 2, Klay's impact and his net rating for Golden State in 2016 is higher than both years for Ja Morant.
So you're saying Klay in 2016 was higher than Ja Morant at his peak? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's probably team construct too. They obviously were just a much.
Oh, now we want to talk about team construct.
Well, I'm saying, but you're saying it benefits Klay in this instance, right?
No, what I'm saying to you is after the conversation we just had, right, when it's all about impact, Klay Thompson is impacting the game more than Ja Morant.
I said I picked Klay.
Let me ask you this question real
quick. I picked Klay. Wouldn't that help me?
I thought you picked Ja.
I just gave a whole soliloquy about Klay. Where were you?
Russell don't listen to
Golly.
He's still thinking about Draymond.
Where are you?
I am. I ain't gonna lie.
He was just looking to fight me. I didn't even say I'm on your side. We got the same coat on.
Yo, is there anybody up here? Is there anybody up here taking Ja Morant over Klay? Or is it just
Ja Morant's better than
win
Klay
the
Thompson,
game,
yes.
and we in overtime? Real talk, still stuck on the fact that he turned the ball over in regulation. Real talk, get with us, show. Come on, brother.
That's Scottie Pippen saying, "I'm not going in the game."
Get back with us, show. Real talk is on that. But Mars, the question that I would like to know when we're talking about Klay Thompson is, well, what's the best version of Klay? Because it sounds to me like 2022, 23, that's the best version of Ja. So if I'm thinking about the best version of Klay, I would think that I think 17, 18 maybe. I think that's the best version of him. And I'm thinking about a guy who plays off the basketball at an elite level, but I'm also an elite defender, right? So in addition to me playing in that high-powered offense that I play in, where I'm the second most important in terms of a jump shooter, I'm the second most important guy in what we're doing. I'm also guarding I'm also guarding in terms of perimeter players. I'm also guarding their best player. And I'm doing that at a high rate where I'm not fouling, where I'm challenging shots, where I'm beating guys to spots. And I have to also knock down open shots within our offense. So when I think about what Klay has done for that unit, and I'm also not an issue. Like, you ain't got to worry about, turning on the television and some nonsense happening with me. But if we're going to keep it strictly on the floor, I think that Klay Thompson was more impactful and more important to his crew than what Ja was.
Interesting. Okay.
That's fair to say, Chill. But if they're both on the table and I have not started a team yet and I'm building a team, I 100% have taken Ja Morant. 100% as my number one option. Like, I'm not even thinking twice. Now, if I already have a Steph Curry, if I already have a big man that's nice, if I have a Jokic or something like that, Giannis, all right, come on, Klay. Yeah, I'll take you, Klay. But if I don't have nothing,
what if you got Chris Webber?
I'm taking Klay.
Well, I'm saying that, then I think that means something, doesn't it? Like, if you just give him like a competent NBA team big or guard, like a playmaking guard, like Klay can thrive off of that situation.
Yeah,
I'm saying like it doesn't have to be Steph or Jokic.
Yeah, I mean, Chris
but that's like saying Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen's also not a better number one option than Ja Morant either. But you would still take Scottie Pippen.
Why is Scottie Pippen not a better number one option?
Scottie and Klay a little different.
No, Scottie Pippen's a better player than Klay Thompson.
I'm taking Scottie.
Hey,
if I
got
shaking
if I got Scottie, I'm taking Klay.
Who you talking to me? I didn't shake my head.
In every scenario, you take Scottie over Ja.
Scottie Pippen is better than Klay Thompson. Yeah.
If I have Scottie on my team, I'm still it still stands true. I'm taking Klay Thompson. As long as I got that all-star number one option level player, give me Klay Thompson.
Right. I'm taking Klay over Ja in every scenario.
Hey, Mars. I'm not gonna lie, Mars. Apparently, you were just ahead of your time, because everybody would now agree with your Draymond's better.
Draymond and Carmelo thing.
Yeah.
Then who?
I'm glad you knew what I'm.
Then who?
Apparently
Carmelo
now people have caught up.
Now that's ridiculous. Now that is ridiculous.
That's absolutely insane.
Why is that ridiculous?
Wait. I didn't hear the second player. Can someone repeat?
Swiper, you don't want to hear this. Swiper,
Carmelo Anthony.
Swiper, you don't want to hear this, bro.
Crazy.
One more, hey, Swiper, one more time, Swiper. Just so you know, Mars thinks that Draymond is better than Carmelo Anthony.
No, he doesn't. He's never said this.
I did 3 years ago.
Okay, but Mars, think about who you were. Think about who you were 3 years ago. You were a worse human being. You've grown and you developed now, and you're much more mature. But like,
that's why Real Talk said I was ahead of my time. He just said I had the opinion 3 years too early.
Are you now behind your time?
A lot of my opinions.
He could have very well just caught up with himself. He could have
a lot of my opinions on basketball have changed. So.
Me too. I was a different person 3 years. Remember, Mars?
I already said a year ago I don't agree with that take anymore.
Right, exactly. So, and Real Talk brought it up to try to bury Mars.
When I said it, no, he wasn't. He was saying that basically the philosophy.
You don't know Real Talk's intentions. You can't say it. We don't know if he was trying to bury you or not.
Well, he wasn't. He was basically saying that the philosophy and the logic I had behind that is now becoming more popular in 2025.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I think I had the worst take in 2021. I said MPJ can better than Shea. Because MPJ was playing better than Shea at the time. And he was like 6'10", scoring no crazy. But remember, Shea wasn't Shea yet.
It's
MPJ
cool
was having that
how
run.
many people are new
that
that they've never heard that take. So it's cool reading the chat and not like seeing how many people are newer to PC, because that was a very old take.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.